Hey, what is going on, MLB family? Am I a little late to this party? 1,000,000%, but that is okay. Life gets in the way sometimes. Hey, it is what it is, and we know we're starting to roll back into Madden 22. So if you're an MLB guy and you're on the channel, this is going to be the home of our No Money Spent series for Madden. I know a lot of MLB players don't like to spend money, but I figure this is a great sort of transition for you guys to look at Madden from a free standpoint, as opposed to the stigma that Madden definitely has. So hopefully you guys will stay around and hang around and watch some of the Madden stuff. Maybe I can convert you over as a viewer. Maybe you guys want to play Madden. It is what it is, but it is MLB time on the channel with the 5th inning program drop and the reveal that the next big collection is indeed coming. And we know that's such a big deal, right? I'm always big on the collections. Now, the account I'm going to show you guys today is not the account that has all the cards for the collection. Obviously, when the collection drops, we'll show you guys that account and all that. But it's a really interesting thing with these big collections in MLB, because you obviously get some really great cards, but they come at a gigantic cost. Let's grow into it. Let's see how we do. As I was talking too long and now the screen's trying to play me into a game, whatever. So the idea with all the big collections in MLB constantly is collect all these cards, right? And that's great. All right, that is great. Now, if you haven't kept up with it, you're probably pretty far behind the 8 ball. Last collection we obviously had was Rivera, right? Having to get all these sort of milestone vouchers, right? Okay, cool. But when we look at what is needed in here, like 8 milestone players here, right? For Rivera, you would think, oh, well, some of these cards have been out for a while. But with the announcement of this stuff, all of a sudden, all these cards go up. So even just getting this one voucher, like some of these cards are super pricey. Biggio, he was in a bunch of these packs. He was like 8K, now he's 10K. So again, 25% raise on there. Now, what I will say is, me personally, obviously this is a different account. I wouldn't be doing the collections on here. The cost is just too great to keep up with it all, because you sink in so many stubs. It's millions and millions of stubs that it takes. Now, the hope here is that you won't need to have every collection done. And what I mean by done even is not every single card in the collection, but there's going to, you'll probably need 10 prime cards here, right? Instead of the possible 16 there are, hopefully. It's something around those lines. And that's still a lot to do, because a lot of these cards get pretty expensive. Now, you do get some of them for free as you go through the game. Some of them are unauctionable, but we can see some of these cards add up in price. This little Pee Wee Reese card right here, ridiculous price on him, especially from where he was. And we see his price shoot up right there, right? So unless you are stub rich, unless you have been keeping up with this consistently throughout the year, which the other account has been, it's a really odd place to go in and try to complete these collections. So I'm all about having my stubs. I'm sure that it'll be someone like a Hank Aaron, which I would love to have on my team, obviously, but at a certain cost, it's just prohibitive. In my opinion, it is what it is. But with those price ranges going up right now, if you haven't finished your tops now moments for the year, there's a lot of stubs in here. And still on this count, I haven't done a lot of them. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 weeks that I could do in here. We're talking about 400 to 500,000 stubs I have sitting in moments still here. So maybe I'll go do those, maybe I won't. I did buy a couple cards for the team here. We got Dominguez, Wander Franco, Eddie Murray, and I picked up Dibble here. These are cards that I like, cards I wanted to have on this team. Not worried about selling them. Obviously, I did buy them cheaper before the announcement of the big collection, so we would be able to sell them. Like Eddie Murray right now is 96,000, right? What did we buy Eddie Murray for? 64,000, 65,000, right? So we could make 26K profit on probably all these cards that we have. But I want the cards, right? I'm not worried about max stubs. Again, I know that there's another up to 500,000 stubs I can go grab. Now with the 4th inning program coming out, all these people are finishing it already. Congrats to them. Great. All three cards look really they look really good. I haven't used any yet, obviously, which is totally fine. But like, to me, seeing Vlad Sr. in the Expos uniform makes me kind of really just want that card. Obviously, great hitter, the arm, we all love that card, and look, his price is already pretty high, which is fair. We got Nolan Ryan in here again, good card, maybe not the best of the 4 or the 3. It's still good. And then Joe Morgan is kind of a sneaky play at second here. Being a lefty, having that speed. If you don't have Jackie, this isn't a bad card to sort of be willing to put there at all. Or maybe you're just using Albies, right? Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe Trey Turner plays there, or someone else. I'm sure someone else plays there as well. But getting all these other packs, it's cool. You know, it's cool. I won't finish this stuff at all on this account. I don't even know if we'll finish it on the other account. It just takes a lot of time if you're legitimately playing the game and you're not doing the walks method or whatever other method there is. It just takes a lot of time to fix it. So I'm not going to worry about that, but I am going to monitor the prices of these cards for cards that I would like to pick up. Just to add to the team. Again, I don't want to spend a lot of stubs, but I have no problem playing some of these moments, getting some extra stubs, pick up a couple of these guys that I would like to have. You know, I would like to throw a Vlad in the outfield for sure, right? Now I can't finish the collections, so that's okay, but there's always going to be some new cards that pop out, some ones that I want to add to the team that I like. We'll make sure that we get all that done. No worries whatsoever on any of that. It's not the point here, but once that collection comes out, I believe it's the 3rd of August, and then we have monthlies after as well. We'll probably be completing both of those on the other account, not on this account. Okay, get it? Got it. Good. Now there are packs. How can I not find packs? So it was Machado, right? And this is a pretty balanced card, especially for 3rd with the secondary right there. His price is not bad at 64k. Paralleled up a little bit. Pretty good card. The good field and good arm. We love that. I'm going to buy this is the first pack I'm going to buy on this account all year as well. We're just going to buy one just to see if we can get lucky, and we don't. But we got Grandal, which sucks. That's why we don't do that over here. But again, this account is really just a test, a fun account to make stubs and do all that sort of stuff. Like Grandal here, like, oh, so you know, like we lost stubs, whatever. So we'll sell them for $12.99 and make some stubs back there, and we'll just play some extra moments and all that. But again, not really worried about a grind. If you're not sure if you can get the collections done, one thing I will say, and again, I want to reiterate this, what to expect. A lot of people are trying to collect all the cards, right? We see for Rivera, you need eight awards cards. Well, how many rewards cards are there now? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. There's 25, so you probably need about 15 to 20 of them. You don't need all of them, okay? So what you want to do, and make sure when those collections do drop, if you happen to have extra, go sell those extras. Obviously, if there's a card that you really want to keep it, but or else I would be selling some of these other cards, which are going to have a pretty price tag on them, as cards will indeed be going up, especially on these lower cards once you see that. And you shouldn't have to have collections for all the stuff down either, so it should be fine. But either way, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you're ready for it. You can either A, make stubs on it, or B, complete the collection. It's totally up to you. I would never tell anyone what they should do or shouldn't do. You shouldn't do the collection. Man, if you want to do it, by all means do it. I'm not doing it here because I'm not going to go and try to grind out and get millions of stubs to get all these cards, since this account hasn't kept up. But again, the other one has, and it is, we don't have every card on the other account, but we got a lot of them. Like we got a lot of them, so much so I feel like we'll be able to end up selling a bunch of cards as well at the same point. So be great, take care. More Madden 22 No Money Spent stuff coming soon to the channel, and I'm out.